All right, welcome back, everyone. We're set for game 2 of the night between the North American Rejects and Top 5.
Radiant team pick.
As, we saw the North American Rejects put on a pretty impressive show last game as they completely walked all over Void Boys. That game wasn't even close. And it ended in spectacular fashion as Chad blinked up onto the high ground. Landed a very impressive, I think it was three-man stun as a lion, and then remaining. Korok just came in and just finished it up with an RP, and immediately upon all the heroes and Void Boys just disintegrating, they just called GG. That was it. It was over.
Time.
But we're gonna see if North American Rejects can do it again, as they're gonna be going up against Top 5, and I had no idea what Top 5's lineup was going to look like. And actually, now that I look at it, it looks actually pretty similar to the old Top 5's. Top 5's a team that's probably over a year old, or at least a year since we've seen them play. I think they were in the TI4 qualifiers last year. Of course, they didn't make it through. But yeah, I think after that, I don't think they played anymore. So yeah, we'll see what they can bring to the table as
Dire team ban.
Well, they've got a pretty formidable opponent with North American Rejects as they look to go 3-0 in the group. But we are casting the Dota 2 Canada Cup, so make sure you support that. You buy the in-game ticket. You head on over to their Twitch channel and their YouTube channel and all that stuff. Hit them up with the follows. But also follow me because I'm putting some effort in here too, and you're sticking around. You're listening to me cast, so that's cool. But I'm Niz, so hit up that follow button.
Radiant team.
So we got some regulars in the chat chatting it up right now. I wish I could read it, but I can't let you guys distract me. I have to focus on the game. So we've got the draft well underway here. As Bat and Shadowfiend were banned out by the North American Rejects. Troll and Clockwork were the picks. And then Top 5 banned out the Wisp and the Storm Spirit, with Sniper and Earthshaker being their picks. And then we had the Axe and now the Phoenix banned out by the North American Rejects.
Radiant team
and
banned.
Top 5 banned out the Magnus and... I'm 0 for 2. I'm 0 for 2 trying to time those. It didn't happen. We'll have to wait and see who God damn it, Dota Tom. You can't type "you're not reading this" in the chat because I definitely looked at it. Oh, I hate you guys. Such trolls. Such trolls. It's going to be a Queen of Pain that's going to get banned out, and then Juggernaut the pick.
Dire team pick.
So I already don't know how I feel about this draft. As we've got Troll Warlord and Sniper both somehow making it through the bans and getting picked up.
Radiant team pick.
Well, we're going to see Lion again. Is it going to be a Chad Lion? I can't get over that impale. It was insane. I hate you. I keep looking at chat now. You guys are messing me up. I'm just gonna close it. I'm just gonna close the window. I'm never gonna see what you guys type ever again.
10 seconds remaining.
At least we know. At least you guys know I'm enjoying it, and you
remaining.
guys are enjoying it too. So. That's what it's all about. Just having some fun, enjoying some Dota.
Time.
And even when we're in the, I guess, somewhat boring parts of the draft, although I actually do like the draft. If I don't have too much time to watch a game of Dota, I'll actually just go and look at the draft. And just see what happened in the draft. That's the part of the game I actually find the most intriguing, is the draft and figuring out how teams ended up with the lineups that they did. Well, we're still waiting here for Top 5 to pick up their 4th. As they're now into their reserve time. A minute left of that, so they still have quite a bit to go. But so far they've got a Sniper, which most likely is going to be in the mid lane. Juggernaut, which most likely is safe lane. Earthshaker, which generally we can assume is going to be a support, but he has been run in the off lane. Actually decently often. We've seen him getting run quite a bit in the Chinese scene, but that's certainly not it. We've seen a few teams from in this tournament. I think he's been run once in the off lane. So I think that was Summoner's Rift. I could be completely off base with that, but I think it was Summoner's Rift that ran it. So that's always a possibility. We've got 15 seconds. Make sure no one DC'd here. It doesn't look like they did. So top 5 taking a long time to make up this decision. So who are they going to go with? It's going to be a Rubik. It's a good choice. It's good against the Clockwork in the offlane. You can lift him up, toss him out of the cogs. It's also another hero that's going to be ranged, first of all. It's going to help you zone out if indeed your Earthshaker is going to be a support, the other support. Strong with also disabling for the Juggernaut, pulling someone out of position. You can steal the Troll Lord ultimate, the Battle Trance, that's strong. The Lion stealing the fingers, strong as well. Pretty much anything you steal from Lion's actually going to work out quite well for you on Rubik. Not so much anything that you're going to steal from Clock, but we see Skywrath Mage also getting picked up. Those are some decent steal targets as well, although, of course, they picked up the Rubik before the Skywrath was there. But Zeus will be the final ban for top 5, and now we wait for North American Rejects to ban their final hero. They already have Clockwork in the offlane, Troll Warlord safe lane most likely with Lion and Skywrath babysitting. Expect one of those two heroes to move around quite a bit. I'm not sure who it would be. Typically the Skywrath is strong at moving around because he's got the long range initiate with concussive shot. But Lion's got a little bit more disable, and he's also one of those heroes that likes to move around. So it'll be interesting to see. They may elect to pick up boots first on the Lion, which will allow him to move around a little bit more. Skywrath can do it without boots. So I don't think he'll pick up boots first, but I wouldn't say that the boots of speed is necessary or indicative of which one of those heroes.
Radiant team pick.
Which one of those heroes will be moving around and doing the ganking. Tidehunter is going to be the last hero for the North American Rejects. Now top 5. Who are they going to pick up? I guess the only decision here is, do you just pick up a traditional offlaner? Well, we saw the North American Rejects ban out the Tidehunter. And, ooh. Well, I guess it's not really a traditional offlaner, but it's going to be a Brood Mama. The Brood Mother. And you take a look at North American Rejects lineup. Do they have much wave clear? Not really. And they're going to add a Templar Assassin to that, which doesn't really give you much wave clear at all. Well, I mean, I like North American Rejects lineup. I think they've got a good, solid set of heroes. The problem is when you compare that with top 5's lineup, I don't know. You've got the Clockwork to jump on Sniper. That's good. You've got the Troll Warlord to really amplify the amount of damage that TA can put out. That's good. You've got good disable with the Lion and the silence the Skywrath to kind of control the drug. That's actually solid as well. But how do you deal with the Brood? The Brood could easily run away with this game and just put too much pressure.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
It's going to be an interesting one, but judging by the chat, everyone's eager to see me introduce. Oh, what am I doing? I'm clicking all the wrong stuff here. They want to see me introduce the teams and the players. So on the Radiant side, we have top 5 playing their Rubik is going to be Shanks. Playing the Brood Mother is going to be some Chinese name I unfortunately can't pronounce. AJ is going to be on the Earthshaker. Shrivel your cock. I know that was the name you guys wanted me to say. He's going to be on the Juggernaut. I don't know if I'm going to call that out in a team fight. We'll have to see on that one. Burning DD is going to be on the Sniper. Most recently on Tongfu NA. And then we move over to the Dire side. We've got the North American Rejects version 2. And their Troll Warlord is going to be taken up by Ush. Fogged is going to be on the Skywrath. Chad, once again, going to be on that Lion. Perfect Time, which is MSS, is going to be on the Clockwork. And Korok is going to be on the Templar Assassin. We do have a Smoke on the Skywrath Mage. No boots first from either support heroes, actually, on the side of North American Rejects, as the Lion is going to be starting with a set of sentries. And we take a look at the Radiant side.
begins.
We also have a set of sentries. One's going to be on the Rubik, and the other one's
This
has
will
been
come in
devoted
handy.
to... Where is he? There he is, up here. The Broodmother, who's found a nice little spot for him and his webs in the top lane. Well, now we're going to have a little bit of right-click battle there, as Chad doesn't like spiders, and you know what? Neither do I, so... Kill this damn thing. Well, we're going to have the Broodmother up against... Oh, no. He's got caught out here. Nice little sentry play there. Huge body blocks coming out from Chad. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? What? Damn. Chad. Those body blocks. Impressive. Impressive stuff. That's our first blood. Holy moly. Chad with the plays. Either way, it's going to be the Broodmother going up against the Lion, the Troll Warlord, and the Skywrath Mage. Holy Chad indeed. In the mid lane, we got TA going up against Sniper. As you see, both heroes quite low. Bottom lane, it's going to be the Clockwork going up against the Rubik. That's actually sitting in lane last hitting here. But that's just because the Juggernaut hopped on over to the side shop there for a second. And the Earthshaker is going to be kind of moving around. So he started with boots first. But I expect him to kind of stay down here as well. And interesting Observer Ward location here. This, of course, doesn't spot the bottom rune for you. It doesn't really give you too much vision. As we can see exactly how much vision. Actually, it's not too bad, the vision it gives you. But it also moves it just outside of the standard Sentry Ward location that would catch the Observer Ward up here. So it's a little bit of an interesting spot. But of course, you've placed an Observer Ward in a place that's going to most likely not get counter-warded, but at the same time also isn't going to give you the luxury of that vision of the bottom rune. I'm not sure how much I like it. I'm not sure. I was just about to say, I feel like if you're going to ward a location down here that isn't going to spot the bottom rune, you're better off placing it down, kind of way down here, away from the place that the sentry is going to catch. But that actually, what I was thinking of would have just got dewarded there. So apparently, the metagaming from MSS has worked, even on me. So big plays there coming out from MSS, and frankly, all he did was place a ward. As for our lanes right now, who's our top farmer? It's going to be the Troll Warlord, 13 and 10 right now. He's out farming the Juggernaut a little bit. 5 CS already ahead of the Jug. That's a little surprising. And in the mid lane, it's pretty even. As 11 and 7 for the Templar Assassin Sniper, sitting at 10 and 4. And I don't know who really is favorable in this lane. I have to think it would be the Sniper, but I can't say I've seen this lane too often. As Korok getting harassed down, he's going to take a fall here.
Concealment.
Well, that kind of, that solidifies that. It's pretty clear. Sniper dominating the TA there. TA's, I mean, what do you do? Refraction's not going to save you there. He meld, but you're just going to be melding in a shrapnel. That's not going to keep you alive.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Wow.
attack.
We're gonna see. I was thinking that they might actually push that tier 1 tower, but not gonna look like it. The both support's actually making a rotation here for Burning DD in the mid lane, and he's gonna go down without even the TA being there. So good rotation from both supports. I imagine that must have been called out by the Brood, as Brood was up here in the lane farming, so he knew it was coming.
Money changes.
But maybe he thought he was perfectly fine because the TA wasn't there, and I'm guessing that was the case. Well, in the bottom lane, we got some more pressure being applied to this tier 1. Healing ward from the Juggernaut, obviously helping out there. It's now MSS. He did have to go back to Fountain, but he's going to look to come back in lane here and soak up a little bit of this XP. Sitting at almost level 5. Let's contrast that to the Broodmother. They're pretty even in terms of XP, so not bad. Not bad from both heroes, actually. I'm not sure. With the amount of pushing to that tier 1 top 5 has done, I'm not sure if it's more impressive that the Brute has kept up with the clock, or that the clock has been able to get as much as he did. As I somehow miss a kill in the mid lane as AJ and Shanks. I was watching the wrong gank.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
As North American Rejects were looking like they were trying to do something on bottom lane, but not able to do so. Here comes a rotation. It's been drawn out on the map. Rubik knows what's up. Drawing it out, saying, hey, Chad, Fogged, they're coming this way. Careful, Burning DD. And he'll play safe. So it's actually been a huge waste of time from Fogged and Chad. They made that one good rotation on the mid, got the kill on the sniper, and then they took that long trip down to the bottom lane, and now they came mid, and it's all been spotted out. But it actually might work out here, as they're going to go on Burning DD, but AJ, he's back there placing a nice fissure, or actually not so nice, as Burning DD is going to get trapped on the other side of it. And they have no way of getting the return there. As, oh, maybe they will, as Fogg's going to try and juke and jive, but he's actually just going to stand still and TP away, and that was more than enough to escape the two heroes. So AJ was putting himself in a position to hide, but then he comes out with the fissure and then ends up just blocking off his sniper there, and good plays gone wrong, I guess. It was actually even worse than that, is he couldn't even get out because he had blocked himself in right here, so he was standing still. Oh boy. Disasters all around. Well, Korak is going to get lifted up, thrown back. He's not just going to be able to run straight uphill, because he's going to be running right into a shrapnel. And Burning DD will get the kill with the Assassinate, sniping TA in the back of the head. Now Fogged will just walk over to the mid lane and soak up this XP, and we're going to have a pause coming out from Ush. And well, hopefully this won't be too long. Can't check ping, and that drives me insane. But it is going to be Fogged, disconnecting and reconnecting in just a second. Kale, we've got a little bit of lag. So I believe most, if not all, the players on the Radiant side are Chinese, but like Chinese American or Chinese Canadian. And of course, Kale is the Chinese way of basically saying lag. That's kind of become known to, I guess, a lot of people in the Dota scene ever since DAC, the Dota Asia Championships. We do have a little bit of a longer pause here, so I'm gonna take a look at chat, see what you guys are talking about. I can't imagine it's gonna be anything good. As hey, Daniel Torres, haven't seen you around in the chat before. Welcome. Well, like I thought, nothing important going out in the chat there. Just Mr. Sizzo and Espresso Shot being a bunch of goofballs. I'm just joking. I love you guys. Oh, unfortunately, we're gonna have MSS DC as well. So we're down. We're down 2 heroes on the side of North American Rejects, and hopefully this has nothing to do with DDoS. As I know through I like to take a look at the Dota 2 Lounge, I guess, odds, just to see what people are betting on. I don't do any of the item betting or anything like that in Dota 2, but it's interesting to at least look at the predicted win rates or predicted winner. I used to do a little bit of that in Gosu Gamers, betting some tangos back in the day, but it's been a while. I was mainly in Dota 1. But this is 76% last I checked in favor of the North American Rejects. Let's actually take a quick look and see what is updated to. It's actually 81-19. Well, if it is related to DDoS, hopefully It's not because of that. I mean, what do you mean hopefully it's not because what am I even saying? Hopefully it's not DDoS altogether. Because that just makes me sick, to be honest. And people are DDoSing players just for no reason. And if it's to win a little bit more items or a little bit more money or whatever they're doing it for, it's just not good. It's not good for the game. Well, we still remain paused, as both those players haven't connected yet. Well, I don't really know what to say right now. Can take a look at who's winning in terms of last hit, and we can see Ush way out in front, 50 and 17, when the nearest is the sniper in the mid lane at 29 and 6. That's a big discrepancy. That's a lot of CS to be ahead 7 minutes in. Wow. Well, if we actually compare our mid laners, it's not too bad. It was mentioned in the chat that snipers favored, heavily favored, and certainly we would think it would be. And we saw the sniper just completely demolish the TA at one moment there. And then we had a rotation as well, but we've also had rotations on the sniper. And in the end, it's actually not that big of a difference. 29 and 6 for the sniper versus 21 and 11 on the TA. So it's actually been pretty even overall. As for our offlaners, it's also pretty even. The Clockwork, wherever he is, he's down here. He's sitting at 20 and 6 versus the Brood Mama. That's at 18 and 0. So everything in this game is pretty close when we look at the different lanes, except for this Troll Warlord. He's 23 CS ahead of the Juggernaut. That's a lot. That's a big difference. Wow. Oh well, guys. Neither player has reconnected yet, so I'm just gonna throw it to music because I've run out of things to talk about. So yeah, even one of the players is gonna go grab some water. So yeah, I'm gonna throw it to music. Hopefully this won't be too long, and we'll be able to cast the rest of this game. And of course, as I make that transition, the next song's starting up. But here it comes. So we're saved.
I know you're a monster. I know you're a monster.
one more fight.
my gratitude.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
All right, boys, we're back. That was a very lengthy pause, but we're back. We reloaded the game. Well, we reloaded and remade and all that stuff, and we got a new player replacing Fogged. And I probably shouldn't show this on stream. Who this guy is? I have no idea who that is. Whatever. It's someone else. I didn't see any recognizable aliases there, but we are going to have a TP to the top lane from AJ and Shanks, as they're going to look to set something up here. They're sitting there in the smoke as well. And they're going to try to maybe bait the Broodmother and react on it. That's Chad. Oh, he's waiting in the trees. No, they're going to go for the troll. They're going to lift him, toss him back. The Fidget's going to be on point, and they're going to get the kill on the troll. Good rotation there from top 5. As they kill that Troll Warlord, which, if you remember, was way out in front in terms of last hits. Well, got that Skywrath chilling in the mid lane, going up against Burning DD. As the TA sitting up there in the jungle, Korok getting his farm on, using those side blaze to help him farm the jungle camps a little bit quicker. Well, this game's in a little bit of an awkward place, as I think the game was paused for so long. The players are still like getting themselves situated in the game again, getting the feel for everything. As well, top 5 took advantage of it and got that gank on the Troll Warlord, but I still think everyone else is still trying to find their little rut there and fall into it. As we got another smoke from top 5, is now they're going to try to set something up on the bottom lane. They are smoked up, but it's going to be both the Clockwork and the Lion up here. They're probably just expecting the Clockwork. Well, there's been a little bit of drawing on the map coming out from MSS, but I'm not really sure what that was indicating. It was kind of indicating a gank in the mid lane. Fissure coming out, stunning up the Skywrath Mage, but Burning DD not going to be able to follow up on that. It was a little bit mistimed, I think, as Burning DD certainly wasn't going to be able to get the right clicks off when he not only was under the tower and had the tower shooting at him, but the creep wave was also going to be on him. In the top lane, the Brood Mama going on the Troll Warlord, as the Troll will actually pop the dust. And that'll reveal the Brood, despite the fact that he was going to get dove under tower. But what it means is that the Brood is slowed when he goes in Viz, and actually Ush gets the kill there. That is definitely not how they saw that going. In the bottom lane, we actually had a trade, as the Rubik went down, as well as the Clockwork. This Jug's going to be farming up in the jungle. So what are we getting delivered here? It is going to be the Mask of Madness getting finished for the Juggernaut. Let's take a quick look at what Burning DD has got. Just his boot and a Ring of Aquila. And what's the courier flying in here? Okay, they are going to be treads. And unfortunately we have another pause. Mojo's a goner. Mojo is MSS. Well, we did see him DC earlier on, when they were having problems with the DDoSing before, and that he disconnected while Fogged was disconnected. He managed to get back in and rejoin. Well, unfortunately, this is something that we've all come to know and understand in the Dota scene, and it's a little infuriating at times. Well, I think it's actually more than a little infuriating. It's a lot infuriating. I can't even pronounce that word apparently. It's really frustrating to see this happen. But now we sit here. The game is paused. You know, I was just about to say, like, how is he still connected? It does cheer me up. It does cheer me up. Looking at Yellow's name. It's funny. Oh well. I was out of things to talk about in the first pause, so I'm just gonna throw it to music again. Because we're kind of in the same state, just a few minutes later. Troll, way out in front. Kill total's even, but you have to say that well, the North American rejects are looking in like they're in a little bit of a better position here. Well, back to the music we go.
It's about time.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And we're back again. And we're going without MSS as... Well, we already remade the game once and loaded from a save, this time with Fogged getting replaced, but unfortunately MSS has
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
has DC'd once again, and it's been 30 minutes. It really has. Like that that comment in chat from Top 5 was not off the mark. It's been 30 minutes. It's been about 40 minutes. Or it's been just over 40 minutes since I introduced the players. And we're only 10 minutes into this game, so it's about 30 minutes wait. Certainly
Dire's
a little
middle
disappointing.
tower has fallen.
Burning DD looking like he could be in some trouble here as Chad, MSS,
Radiant's top
and
tower is
Guck.
under attack.
I don't even know, but either way, they're going to go on Burning DD, and that was over almost before it started. Burning DD didn't have a chance in hell of surviving there.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But Korok's going to get engaged on here by the Broodmother, but the Broodmama can't land an attack because he's hit by those whirling axes, and Korok will just barely survive there. And they'll be able to clean up those little spiderlings. AJ coming in with the fissure, just stunning the heroes, but unfortunately not able to reach Korok, who well, is already on pretty low HP, but I don't think the fissure would have got the kill. Now in the bottom lane, MSS, who has reconnected, trying to get something going here with the Skywrath Mage, but with a little bit of a spin coming out from Trouble Your Cock. They're able to get away. Oh boy. DotA, what are you doing to me?
Radiant structures are
AJ
fortified.
once again laying down those fissures. Maybe just practicing a little bit after he had the disaster of a one in the mid lane, blocking off his teammate Burning DD and securing the kill for the North American reject. No, I kid. He's just obviously stunning up the creep wave to keep his tier 1 tower alive as best as he can, which I for some reason
This will
don't
come in
have
handy.
vision of there. Well, we are going to have some TPs coming in the top lane. Shanks is going to join up with AJ, and they're going to smoke up, trying to once again set up a kill onto Ush. And oh, Shanks has been spotted. Smoke has been popped. And now Brood needs to be a little bit careful. There is a sentry down. Chad's there. The Brood can't be too overzealous and walk into that and get CC'd up. We're going to switch on over to the net worth here. And we see that the Troll Warlord's still out in front, but the Jug has caught up quite a bit. Just 200 net worth behind the Troll Warlord now. Mid, slightly TA
Dire's bottom tower is under
favorite in
attack.
terms of the net worth. Just 200 gold separates TA and the Sniper. Action in the bottom lane. Burning DD is going to get caught out by MSS, and Skyrath's going to drop the Mystic Flare and get the kill there. So Sniper takes another fall. It's his 4th death of the game.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, that was a little bit of, I guess, maybe subtle play there with the Brood Mob, just getting out whether or not there was going to be sentries. Always something you want to do when you're in Viz, because you don't want to be surprised by all of a sudden the teammates or the enemies knowing that you're in Viz in that position. You can kind of use the creep wave to reveal any sentries if you're going to be hanging out in the middle of the lane. Burning DD will respawn and we'll return to this mid lane, where Chad is now sitting and soaking up a little bit of XP. But we've got another smoke as MSS and Korok this time have smoked up, and they're going to go into Roche. Can the two of them do it easily? I guess they can.
Radiant's top tower has been denied.
Korok taking no damage thanks to refraction, and they've got more than enough damage to bring Roche down here. I didn't expect Roche to fall this quickly. But yeah, they're going to easily do Roche, and this is one of the things that some players have expressed a little bit of concern with, is just how easy it is to take Roche, and how almost any combination of heroes can take Roche early on in the game. But while that's going on, top 5 will find a kill onto the troll, so Ush gonna go down. Trilvir Ka gets the kill with the Omni Slash.
Roshan
There we
has
go. Roche
fallen
has
to
just
the
gone down.
dark.
Korok will pick up
Forever.
the Aegis, and also pick up a bounty rune. Now he'll make his way. No, never mind. I thought he was going to make his way into the Radiant Jungle, but just
Dire's
placing
structures
a
are
psionic
fortified.
trap to spot more of those
Dire's top
rotations
tower is
through the
under
Radiant
attack.
Jungle. But he already has an Observer Ward, which is going to spot those same rotations. But when the Observer Ward goes down, he'll at least have that trap. Looks like we're going to see a tier 1 tower get taken here by
Dire's
top 5.
tower has fallen.
And they are not really in a position to trade for a tier 1 tower. There's bottom. Well, the creepway is nowhere near it, and it still has a lot of HP on it. NAR has just been farming up in exchange for that, as MSS is still just sitting in the pit.
Tis
I
mine.
don't know, maybe waiting to counter engage in case they try and go on Korok. I'm not really sure what he's trying to accomplish here. Unless maybe he's DC'd? I don't know. He hasn't moved. I'm a little concerned now. Call the police. No, he still hasn't moved, and he has connected. Like, this is MSS. Back in this. This isn't someone controlling him. I don't know. Hopefully he is indeed there, although it doesn't really look like it.
Dire's
Oh, well.
top tower is under attack.
Let's at least take a look at this game and see where we stand. And it is North American Rejects favored, not by a big amount, just 2,000 gold their way. And
Dire's top
XP is
tower
about
is under
5,000 lead for North American Rejects as
Radiant's
MSS still
bottom
stands
tower
there.
is under attack.
Well, while he does that, his team's going to make a move for the bottom tier 1 tower. And now, what will top 5 do? Well, looks like they're going to go... I was going to say, it looks like they were going to go and join their Brood Mama, but they actually just stopped and started farming the jungle because Brood's got this
Radiant's bottom
all by
tower
herself.
is Dire's top tower. Radiant's
Oh,
bottom
bottom
tower
tier 1
has
will go down.
fallen.
Korok buying a Yasha to go with his or buying a Mask of Madness, sorry, to go with his Yasha. We also have a Yasha and a Helm of the Dominator on the Troll Warlord. The Skywrath Mage has the Arcane boots. We already have a Blink Dagger on Chad. We saw him make big plays with it last game, and he's going to land another stun off onto the Brood, but there's a fissure coming out from AJ, trapping Ush. Or not so trapping him, as he's able to squeak on by there.
Is under attack.
Assassinate will fly through, drop his HP down. In the end, it's not really going to do much. It's just going to force him back to the fountain. We got a Hand of Midas on the Brood. AJ's at 1850 gold, so he's getting close to his Blink Dagger. That would be a big pickup for them. Just your kind of base items for Shanks, the Tranquils, and the Magic Wand. Burning ED has the Yasha and the Morbid Mask, so looks like he's just a recipe behind the TA, but he's got the gold for it, so really not that far behind in the end. Ush getting harassed here by the Brood. Ush has since picked up an Ogre Club and a BKB recipe, so he's almost got that finished, just needs the Mithril Hammer. Well, Chevalier Cox got the Yasha, got the Mask of Madness, and the Courier's going to be flying in with his completed Manta in just a second. He's going to go back and pick up some TP scrolls as... Well, we had MSS DC again. He was sitting in the pit for forever, but now he is apparently timed out, and unfortunately that means he's gone, and the game automatically paused it, but there was an immediate unpause from the North American rejects. They're just kind of accepting the fact that they're not going to be able to play this game with MSS, as his connection is shitting out on him.
Gold for my armor.
Yeah, kind of suspect it's DDoS, so a little bit unfortunate for that, and you know, we were having a little bit of discussion in the chat during that long pause about the kind of the effects of betting and how it has both positive and negative effects on the game, because you know sometimes it brings out the DDoSers because they want to win a little bit more rares or whatever it is, because they've bet on a heavily one-sided game. I think it was 80 to almost 20%, something like that, in favor of the North American rejects to win this game. Well, Brood looking to maybe... No, he's going to play a little safe. I was thinking maybe he was going to try to do something there on the line if the other heroes got too far away, but no, that was definitely going to be way too risky. Korok going to be farming up the jungle, and they're really going to have to rely on him to go big in this game. Well, it's going to be between him and the Troll Warlord, or maybe it's going to be on the back of Chad, waiting for those big plays again. The DDoS did kill Niz's mood. I agree. Espresso shot. Unfortunately. DotA.
I'll take that as tribute.
No, I'm still in a good mood. We've got this. We've got this. We got the BKB recipe coming in for Ush, so the Troll Warlord's going to have that. We also have a Robe of the Magi. That looks like it's going to be going to MSS, who... Has he reconnected? He has! We're back in this, boys. We have some 5-on-5 Dodo. He's going to finish his Blade Mail. And he's going to fly that on out to him. Korok sitting on 2,700 gold. Is he going to complete his Manta, or maybe go Blink? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Swiftly
Speaking
to
of
the
Blink,
temple's defense.
the Earthshaker, AJ. He's got his Blink Dagger finished, so we need some big Echo Slams. An interesting skill build, actually, on Shanks. I didn't notice this until now. He's put 3 points into Telekinesis, 4 into Fade Bolt. Normally you max Fade Bolt, and it's kind of a question of whether you put 1 or 2 points into Telekinesis, but he's opted to go with 3. Because generally, you know, you want to get those points in Null Field. There isn't, I mean, I was going to say there isn't that much magic damage coming out from the North American rejects, but it's the exact opposite. There's a lot of magic damage coming out from both the supports of North American rejects. Skywrath Mage, the amount of damage he can pump out with a Mystic Flare. And then, of course, the finger from the Lion is Shrivel Your Cock. He's going to get caught out here, so he's going to get hexed up. And there's a little bit of that magic damage coming out, but Ush is going to be the one who's going to get the last hit. Good little smoke gank coming out from North American Rejects. And will they be able to catch AJ here? He did have Blink available to him, so they're actually just going to go for the Brood, who, with her ridiculous move speed, should be able to run away. Nice fissure from AJ there, as he's going to blink away. And so we've also got a Dagon picked up by the Brood Mother. MSS was making the play, as he's going to hookshot on in. As my camera work is absolutely atrocious, but they're going to get the kill onto Shanks, trying to catch up with this. Been messing a little bit with my scroll speed, but apparently it's still not high enough. The Assassinate will fly through and drop the HP of Guk Frant. I know why that name's that, but it's just going to be awkward to actually say it the way it's spelled. But I'll try. Guk Frant. These guys don't make it easy on casters. They really don't. Oh, man. Dota. Well, we're going to have the North American Rejects trying to... Oh, Mr. Sizzle just clued into the name. Well, it looks like North American Rejects looking to put a little bit of pressure on this top lane, or maybe they're just trying to hunt the Broodmother. Remember, in the draft, top 5, recognizing that there was a little bit of a weakness in the North American Rejects lineup with regards to wave clear, and then they added on the Templar Assassin as their 5th pick, so they didn't really get any more. And now it looks like they're actually struggling a little bit to contain this Broodmother. As they're sitting up here, 3 heroes. I don't know what they're doing. They're kind of like spread out waiting for the Brood, but the Brood's past them. Now they're going to try to come back for the Brood? I don't know. This is a little bit weird. But obviously some great awareness coming out from the Brood, not walking into this potential gank setup. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. They're just kind of standing there. They're waiting. They're like constantly waiting. They're playing the waiting game, hoping Brood gets impatient. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Meanwhile, their troll is farming as well. So it's really just the 2 supports standing there doing nothing. The troll's still farming. Oh, Ush hasn't moved. I mean, these supports have kind of moved around a little bit, but Ush actually hasn't moved. Oh no. Well, we are going to have a smoke coming out from top 5. 4 of them are going to smoke up and go to the Ancients, where Korok is going to get caught out. He's been picked up in the air with the telekinesis. He was even dusted out. Jug's going to get the kill, and now they're going to check Roche. Unfortunately, Roche not up. They will drop a sentry, and that's going to allow them to... they're actually, they had to drop a 2nd sentry to get that psionic trap. And will Shank still be in here when Roche spawns? Oh my goodness. There we go, he walks back in. It works out for him. As will they take Roche? Still, Ush hasn't moved from that top lane. That's a little bit of a disaster as MSS walks in to the enemy team. He did get a regen rune and popped it before he went down. But now top 5 will look to take Roche as Ush... He's slowly advancing in the lane from his hero auto-attacking the creeps when they move up. But looks like top 5 is kind of going to inherit a win here. As it's not even 5v4, it's like 5v3.5 right now. It's... this isn't Dota. This is not Dota. Well, Roche goes down. Shrivel Your Cock. We'll hold on to that Aegis. BKB is going to get picked up by Burning DD as well. Game is paused. That's the auto pause because Ush has DC'd. But there should just be an auto resume here. Yep, there we go. Forced to go. Unfortunately, we've waited. We've waited a little too long. God damn chat, I hate you guys. I'm not even gonna repeat that one on stream. Just so the people in VODs don't hear what that was just said.
Dire's
It's
middle
important
tower is under
to not
attack.
repeat that. But here we go. He's gonna smack away at the mid tier 2 tower. We will get an initiation here from MSS onto Burning DD. So he's gonna get tossed out of those cogs. But he's gonna go down. The Mystic Flare is gonna claim the kill of the Rubik, and we have MSS disconnecting, and that's gonna immediately pause the game. More fighting going on here as the troll has the BKB. He's going to throw the axes around him. Who knows who's controlling him at this point. He will manage to drop
Dire's middle
the
tower
Juggernaut,
is
who
under
will
attack.
respawn with the Aegis. But unsurprisingly, top 5 walks away with the win there in that team fight.
Dire's middle tower
Brood
has
Mama
fallen.
just delivering the Dagon recipes, a few of them, as that's going to bring it up to Dagon 4.
Dire's middle tower is under
Now
attack.
they look to break the high ground and take down this tier 3. Chad jumping on in, laying down the earth spike there.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
The TA just dropped so fast. That was ridiculous. And here we go. The three players on the North American Rejects will look to defend. They do have 3 heroes alive right now, so they'll try. So we're gonna get a hook shot in from MSS, or whoever's playing him at least, onto the Broodmother, and they're actually gonna be able to get the kill. And they're gonna hold their high ground here. They did lose the tier 3, but they're gonna keep the racks alive. This gem's gonna get picked up by the Skywrath. But they're definitely not throwing in the tower. They're gonna play this one out. As unfortunate as a position as they're in right now. They're gonna try. Let's see the gold graph. Not that I think the gold is gonna be the deciding factor of this game, but it is about 5 or 6k in favor of top 5. XP about 2,500 in favor of top 5 as well. Top net worth is gonna be the Juggernaut. Seen at 15.5k. He's got a Mask of Madness, Manta, and a BKB. Another 2,500 gold in his wallet. But who knows what he's going to pick up next. We got a Blink Dagger and 2,000 gold on the Earthshaker. Shanks just has your typical support items. He did pick up a Staff of Wizardry, so I'm guessing that's going to build towards a 4 staff, as that's typically what you want to go for with Rubik. A little bit of a mobility enhancing item. Burning DD has got the BKB, an SNY, and a Morbid Mask. Still hasn't actually upgraded that Morbid Mask into anything. So what is our Dagon up to? It is a Dagon 5 now for the Broodmother. For the Dire side, they're setting up a little bit of a gank here. Korok sitting in the meld, and oh my goodness, Burning DD. Oh!
For heresies
Oh,
unknown,
didn't stand a
the
chance.
temple decrees
That coordination there is a big play. But we do have an Omni Slash coming out from the Juggernaut. And we're going to lose the Clockwork.
Radiant's middle tower.
Looks like it is just going to be a... never mind. This Chad is going to try to keep chasing. I don't think they're actually going to be able to catch up to this Jug. Jug's a pretty fast hero. Korok's got the Desolator, the Yasha, the Ogre Club, and the Mask of Madness. We got the Skywrath with his Arcane Boots. I have no idea where the gem is. We'll try and find it. Ush has the beak. I just covered Ush as well, didn't I? I think I did. Oh, whatever. We're going to do it again. He's got the BKB, the Yasha, and the Helm of the Dominator. Chad has... he's also picked up an Egg Scepter, so we do have the AoE Finger potentially coming out. No, don't really have much to synergize with it. I guess if you can get someone trapped in the cogs, or multiple heroes trapped in the cogs, you can use the AoE Finger. He's actually almost level 14, so he's getting close to 16. There's potential there. Let's actually bring up the items here to see where the hell that gem went, and I have no idea. Must be... okay, it is on their courier, so they didn't lose it. It is still on the side of North American Rejects. But we get to I guess just wait until top 5 ends this game. North American Rejects trying to hold on 3v5, and you know what?
Dire's middle
If they
barracks
do
are
this, this is
under
going to be
attack.
absolutely ridiculous. Because they did manage to hold their high ground once. Will they be able to do it again as top 5 standing outside? They're going to start attacking the racks from the low ground, but they're so scared. Here we go. The MSS player is going to initiate with the hook shot, but they're going to lose both MSS and
Dire's middle barracks are
Ush, and now they're going to lose Korok. AJ's going to go down, but it's just going to be Chad left alive as he's going to get sniped in the back, but he will still have a little bit of HP to make it back to the fountain. Never mind. Brood comes in, zaps him with the Dagon.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
Now mid racks goes down. They're going to go after the top racks, and GG gets called.
Dire's
Well,
top tower is under attack.
that game was a little
Dire's
anticlimactic.
top radiant victory.
But at least it's over, guys. At least it's over. I was completely out of things to talk about. Interesting game, yeah. Ah, DDoS, DDoS, DDoS. When will you ever go away? Oh well. Top 5 take a win. They're now 1-0 in the group. North American Rejects fall to 1-1. And we will get to see North American Rejects again, because they're going to be in our 3rd game of the night. But man, that was a little bit disappointing seeing that game, and we're going to come back fresh for game 3. We're going to be all excited. There's going to be no DDoSing. It's going to be a great game, and we're going to all love Dota again. There's going to be no resident sleepers in chat. At least this is the plan. No, it is. We're gonna be hype. We're gonna be hype. We're gonna be hype for next game. No, do not say NAR forfeits game 3. That's not gonna happen. They're gonna come out. They're gonna come out swinging, and they're gonna put on a game against the NEL Goons, which is a pretty stacked roster. So we should have a really good game if we do have 5-on-5 Dota. So get hyped for that game. I have no idea when it's going to start because it was supposed to start 3 minutes ago. So I'm going to quickly chug a bottle of water to rehydrate myself and get prepared for the hypest game we may ever hear or see or watch or whatever you want to call it. Whatever, I'm going to throw it to music. Hit that follow button. Hit whatever buttons you want on your screen up for Twitch or for Twitter or YouTube or whatever you're on right now. Hit those buttons because I just want this one over with. We're going on to game 3.